Donald Trump-led US government has decided to hold back $300 million aid, citing the lack of action taken by the state to impede terrorism which originates from its soil. Newsweek South Asia has a report.
Pakistan received a major blow when the United States of America decided to cancel a $300 million aid on the grounds that the Pakistani administration has failed to take action against terrorism which originates from its soil. The decision comes just months after the Financial Action Task Force had decided to put Pakistan back on its grey list after it was noted that the country had failed to take any action against the terror organizations which have been operating from its soil for years. The decision comes just months after the Financial Action Task Force had decided to put Pakistan back on its grey list after it was noted that the country had failed to take any action against the terror organizations which have been operating from its soil for years.
When President Donald Trump took over, and the first thing that he announced was that, look, Pakistan has been bleeding us dry. They have been taking billions of dollars worth of aid, but have been lying to us. And at that very moment, he also announced that he would be stopping all such aid to Pakistan. Now, this $300 million aid that was stopped is in continuation to that. Finally, America has now put its money where its mouth is and stopped that aid, even though now recently, as you know, a few days back, Secretary of State made a visit to Pakistan, had a talk with their new Prime Minister Imran Khan, but still America has not released that aid.
Many terror organizations like the Haqqani Network, the Lashkar-e-Taiba and the Taliban have camps and bases in Pakistan that have been used to carry out attacks in neighboring Afghanistan, targeting US forces and India. The aid given to Pakistan, known as Coalition Support Funds, was suspended earlier this year after US President Donald Trump in a tweet stated that the United States received nothing but lies and deceit in return of the financial support that was given to Pakistan since 2002. The Pentagon noted the decrease in the military financial assistance to its once close South Asian ally in the statement. Therefore, the Trump administration has now withheld nearly $800 million in aid to Pakistan this year, and the possibility of more cuts is also possible if Islamabad doesn't act against the terror groups which are sponsored by intelligence agency, the ISI, and the Pakistan Army.
They are of the firm opinion that Pakistan has to do much more than what it has been doing right now to curb the militant organizations who are using Pakistan's soil as their training grounds and as their living places, and from there going into Afghanistan to carry out militant attacks. Therefore, now Pakistan will really have to work on this if it wants to get the aid from America.
The decision comes just days before US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, accompanied by US Military Chief General Joseph Dunford, visited Islamabad in the first direct contact with the new Pakistan government. Defense Secretary Jim Mattis had told reporters that militants will be a primary part of their discussion. Experts on the conflict next door in Afghanistan, America's longest war, argue that the safe havens in Pakistan have helped insurgents.
See, Pakistan has been adopting a double-faced policy wherein it says that it is fighting against terror, but in actual fact it is that Pakistan is the breeding ground for terror. They have allowed militant organizations to use their territory for training. Apart from this, the Pakistan ISI is also very much active in this, in getting these people, organizing these militant groups and imparting training to them. And that is the whole problem which is arising today. Pakistan has become a hub of terror, and any attack, whether it is in Belgium, whether it is in France, whether it is in UK or Spain, all these can be traced back to Pakistan, because most of the time you will find that the person who was involved in that attack has been trained on Pakistan soil. Whether he has been trained by a militant organization or a B militant organization does not matter, but the fact is that he has been trained on Pakistan soil.
They say it gives Taliban-linked militants a place to plot deadly strikes and regroup after ground offensives in Afghanistan. Pakistan denies those charges. One analyst told Reuters the Pentagon may be aiming to squeeze the country when it's vulnerable. As for the newly elected Imran Khan, he has opposed America's open-ended presence in Afghanistan and once suggested he might order US drones to be shot down if they enter Pakistan's airspace. In a victory speech, he said he wanted mutual beneficial ties with Washington.